While Papua New Guinea's economy, society, and institutions are bleeding, the Prime Minister James Marape has departed for China aboard a charter flight, accompanied by business associates, to visit corporate headquarters and meet with business and government officials. This is not leadership when the country is experiencing contemporaneous crisis, and our next generation are graduating from universities across the country. This is abandonment. In 7 years, this government has delivered the following: a kina that has lost over 40% of its value against the US dollar since 2014, driving import costs through the roof; a sovereign debt burden of 66 billion kina, equivalent to over 50% of GDP, with no credible plan for repayment; FATF greylisting in 2026 that has frozen correspondent banking relationships and driven away the foreign capital PNG desperately needs; and a cost of living crisis in which a 10 kg bag of rice now costs over 70 kina and a liter of fuel sits above 4 kina 50 toy at the pump. Ordinary families are rationing meals. Small trade store owners cannot restock shelves. Drivers cannot afford to work. The country is suffering. The failures compound. Budget execution rates have consistently fallen below 70%, meaning billions allocated to health, education, and infrastructure never reach the people. The national ID system has failed despite hundreds of millions invested. The recent attempt at the national census failed and remains so incomplete its data cannot be trusted to plan schools, clinics, or electoral boundaries. SME policy is absent. And the Vagrancy Act attempts to criminalize the informal economy, where an estimated 85% of Papua New Guineans earn their living. The Prime Minister has traversed China, Singapore, Australia, the United States, the United Kingdom, Japan, and the Pacific. Each trip was announced with ceremony but concluded in nothing. Bilateral agreements have not produced jobs. Investment pledges have not materialized into growth. These trips are signs of a Prime Minister in denial, running away from problems he created. This week, as the Prime Minister dines in Guangzhou, thousands of young Papua New Guineans are graduating from our universities and technical colleges, proud, capable, and ready. They studied through hardship, through power outages, through a pandemic. They earned their qualifications, yet now they are walking into nothing. No jobs, no growth sectors, no investment pipeline, no economy built to receive them. Instead of hope and opportunity, they are met with failed leadership focused on globe-trotting, excess, and status. This government has learned nothing from its international junkets and demonstrated disdain for the next generation by doing nothing to prepare for their integration into society so they can build the nation and prosper in the process.